it's been a long journey, we were doing all of those things, the prophetic ministries in other churches, many churches. And as the Lord continued to draw us, and we slowly started doing prophetic ministry on our own, through life groups. We ended up doing a life group ministry where that pretty much, as years went by, that pretty much thrust us into starting our own ministry. And so from that life group, we tried before that, tried to do other life groups and they weren't successful. It was just dead and mundane. And then when we tapped into that prophetic zone of where the Lord had called us to, then we began to see fruit, and it took off, and we started the ministry. It began to grow, and everything from there has just been taken off.
And sometimes there was like a frustration. You can be in other places. You can be in other places, and the Lord, and this is going to help some people. You can be in other places, and the Lord will give you a vision of where you're going. But the vision could be for another time and another season, and it may not be for that place. And so you feel like restrictions are on you because you feel like you're in a place and they're not allowing you to do what God has called you to do, but sometimes it's not the season. You're looking at another season. And so when the appointed time came, we knew that, we could not be bound by church structures. We're not talking about churches, but we couldn't be bound by certain things because we're going to stand before the Lord, and we have to give an account for what the Lord has given us to do. And so in that, we had to step out and do what God has called us to do. And we were finding the more we step out, the more the Lord began to give the pieces to the puzzle. And so we begin to know that there are other people that are like us, that it's not enough to come to church and sit week in and week out, but there are frustrated people like fruit riding on the vine, just falling in churches when they have a desire to be used, but they have to have somebody to help them locate what the purpose is, what is the destiny, what's my giftings, and so what hinders my gifts. And so the part of the prophetic ministry is not only seeing what the future is, but also seeing what hinders the future. So that's where deliverance comes in. So that's just another component of the prophetic ministry, but it gives us satisfaction just to see other people free and liberated in the body of Christ to be able to be who God has called them to be from the foundation of the earth. The original mandate, the original plan.